with shoes a lot. I didn't know it was that many. So here's the backup shoe bag in case anybody has a blowout or they want to change a sneaker or they're just ready for a new pair. We're ready for them. And we always keep it on hand.
And how many of these shoe bags do you actually have? I know some, equipment managers have like 10, some have a couple.
I only have a couple. I carry 2 pairs everywhere I go. So, I mean, if we can't get through 2 a game, then there's a real issue. And a lot of guys do wear the same size in case we're in a bind. And if we're ever in the situation where I need to rely on or ask another equipment manager for a favor, we're in our own little fraternity where we want to help each other out no matter what. So I think we're in good shape with 2 bags.
We're going to play a little game. I'm going to name some Sixers over time, and you give me something about them, whether it's footwear, apparel, or something about them that kind of sticks out to you. The first one, Larry Hughes.
Larry was, I think I was the first guy he met. I picked him up at the airport for his draft workouts. We gave him the nickname El Boogie. I think he wore Nikes. I don't know what kind.
The Dikembe Mutombo.
You can't talk about Dikembe without laughing. You can't talk about him without doing the voice. Everybody talks like Dikembe. Maybe the biggest foot I've ever had to deal with is size 22 or 21, a gentle giant. No one talks about him without a smile on their face.
Eric Snow.
Snow, he went back and forth. I think he was an Adidas guy, and I think he went to Nike by the end of his time. He may have gone back to Adidas, I'm not sure. My favorite Eric Snow story is the reason why he wore number 20 is because I gave it to him. So I pick him up from the airport when we get him, and I asked him what number he wanted to wear. He said 13. I looked at him like he was crazy. I said, don't you know what 13 was? He said, who's that? I said, Will Chamberlain. So him being, you could say a younger guy at the time, he thought Wilt only played in LA. So we're in the car, I'm like, I'm schooling him on Wilt Chamberlain now. He says, well, how about 10? I was like, it's Mo Cheeks, that's retired too. And I think he picked one other number that was on the roster. He goes, well, why don't you just give me a number? I said, how about 20? He goes, okay, I'll wear 20. So he became number 20 with the Sixers because he just didn't know what was retired and what was available.
Charles Barkley.
I wasn't the equipment guy then, but I was here. Charles is the best and probably still my favorite all-time Sixer that I've ever been around. Still talk to him to this day. I know he had Air Forces, I think, and you talk about the way he is on TV is the way he is. That's not an act, but he is the best, the absolute best.
Allen Iverson.
Well, of course, he's one of my favorites too. I feel like I've been with him since day one. Footwear-wise, like we said before, Allen wore a new shoe every game. You never knew what he wanted when he wanted it, so he was just part of my routine. And anything I felt he needed, it was just there for him. And I think the best testament or tribute or thank you that he probably ever gave to me was when we retired his number, he publicly thanked me. So that was something that was unexpected, but really, heartfelt. Yeah.
The new kid on the block, Jaleel.
Great kid. Everybody calls him Ja, but I like calling him Jaleel. And we joke about that a lot. He's like, why don't you just call me Ja? Anybody that comes out of Duke, for the most part, they're coming from a great program. He's very respectful, respects the game, respects his teammates, respects everyone in the organization, and we respect him. He's going to be around for a while, and he's going to be a good one. I've seen a lot of guys come and go. He's going to be a real good one. Footwear-wise, I think we're still finding our way, trying different types of Nikes for him. But when he likes something, he feels pretty confident and comfortable with it. Easy to deal with, and he's going to be fun to watch for a long time.
One of the biggest sneakerheads we cover, Andre Iguodala.
Yeah, Dre became a, what is it called, SMU guy? He became an SMU guy with Nike. So, not that Dre knew this, but I hated the beginning of every season because those guys got so many sneakers and I don't have enough storage space, and I would get tons of boxes of sneakers for them where I just did not have space. So I would say to him, give me an address and tell me what you don't want so I can get it out of here. I just want to get rid of it. Dre was great. I feel like I got to watch him grow. I couldn't have been more happier for him last year winning the MVP, winning the championship. I know winning a championship was something that he's wanted to do for a long, long time. That's been one of his main goals. So I know he enjoyed every minute of it, and I hope he was able to soak it all in.
Right.
Yeah.
We'll end with Coach Larry Brown.
Coach, probably one of my favorite coaches, if not my favorite. I always tell this story or say this. I was a boy when Larry Brown came, and when he left, I became a man. And a lot of that has to do with him. Yeah. He's a sneakerhead too, by the way.
Is it?
He's a Nike gear guy. Yes, he loves his Jordan stuff.
Thank you again for letting us come in.
Anytime. Come back whenever you want.
Yeah.
Always good to see you, George.
So again, give me the top 3 cheesesteaks.
Jim's, Tony Luke's, talk of the town, but some people will say D'Alessandro's. They're just too far from here.
Cool. Check it out.
You got it.